If you think of it in terms of distressed communities, let me just take, I'm so old, I actually was a volunteer in the model cities days, right? Thinking that I was changing the world by the amount of energy I spent volunteering, and I really had a sensation that I was until I saw the results later. So let me think about it real quickly the following way. I don't think, so you look at massive amounts of investment over the last several decades, and you say, well, we really need federal and state participation, particularly in urban areas with concentrated poverty, because there's not enough wealth in a city to spread it over that degree of poverty to produce opportunity, right? And I got elected mayor in the early 90s with a whole group of us who actually were friends. We're all DAs at the same time. We got elected mayors at the same time, Rich Daley and Ed Rendell and myself and Kurt Schmoke, and cities were in a real a difficult place. And the 20 or 30 years before that, mayors who inherited concentrated areas of poverty would try to do good things. And so they would raise the taxes on people who had money in order to redistribute the wealth to those who didn't in order to help ameliorate the problems of poverty, right? And obviously you can figure out the end of this story. And the more taxes you raise, the more people with money move. And the more people with money move, the weaker the base. And the weaker the base, the more taxes you have to raise in order to pay for it, right? And then you're on the slippery slope. And on really bright, clear days when I was mayor of the city of Indianapolis, I could actually see dollar bills float across the county line and land in the suburbs, right? You could just, my office is on the 25th floor, the tax rates are less and the schools were better and the crime was arguably best, maybe better, maybe not. So we have all these programs, and that earned to many of us who are mayors the right to go to Washington and beg for massive amounts of federal money, and that was all very helpful, but really not quite, because the situation never got much better.